many hikers, they train their cardio, they train their strength, they do all of this stuff, and they can't come out the other end. They're like, oh my gosh, I've done all of this stuff, but I'm still struggle with my breathing up hills. I still get really, really tired. What's going on? And one thing that can happen is as we improve our strength, as we improve our fitness, as we improve our capabilities, we end up just going quicker and quicker and quicker. And even though we're more fit, even though we're going quicker, we end up just still getting tired. So a lot of hikers would get a lot of benefit from practicing pacing and breathing control. And this in itself can make such a dramatic difference for those who get out of breath on up hills. Step number one is we just want to think about steady climbing and controlled breathing. So what that means is in those specific workouts we mentioned before, if you're doing stair or hill climbing, if you're doing a step session, if you're doing an incline treadmill work, pushing a sled, whatever it may be, all the climbing you do is sustain that nose breathing we mentioned before, breathing in and out through the nose the whole way through. Or if the nose is no good, sustaining that conversational pace where you can comfortably carry a conversation. What this is going to do is going to teach you to sit at that pace, sit at that level of control so you can sustain this output while being in that position where you're predominantly using the aerobic energy system. At first, you may have to significantly pull back your pace and significantly pull things back. But if you stick with it, if you practice it, if you develop it, it'll get easier and easier and easier. And you'll notice you can actually go quicker and quicker and quicker while going at this controlled pace. Now, stage number two is once we've done that, once we're confident with it, once we're happy with it, then what we're going to do is some steady climbing interspersed with some quicker paces. So what you might do is you might climb at nose breathing pace for a few minutes. So you might do like 3 or 4 minutes or something like that. Get control, nice and steady. And then for a minute, you're going to ramp up the pace. You're going to pump it up so you get quite out of breath. And for a minute, you kind of push the pace. So by the end of the minute, you're huffing and puffing, you're out of breath or whatever it may be. And then essentially what you're going to do before you rest, you're not resting, you're keeping on moving, but you just pull your pace back and continue on. And you try to get back to that nose breathing pace as quickly as possible and then go from there. And you'll go 3 or 4 minutes quick, 3 or 4 minutes slow, 1 minute quick, 3 minutes, 4 minutes quick, slow, 1 minute quick, and just alternate between the two. And the idea behind this is teaching yourself to, when you do get out of breath, to be able to pull the breathing down under control while you are still moving, which in the hiking context is really, really useful. Is if you just all of a sudden halfway up the climb, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm struggling. Instead of you having to completely stop, you can actually keep on going. Or in that situation where you actually get to the top of the hill and you're like, oh my gosh, I'm so out of breath, I'm so tired. Instead of just having to stop for minutes and just do nothing, if you've got a friend who's raring to go, you can keep on moving, but just slowly pull back your breathing.